Okay, let's start. There's a megaphone.
What was that? Did you hear that?
I think that was a bird.
Oh. Like that time I attacked my girlfriend, remember? It's the Colum Tyrrell Podcast. I have it on a megaphone sound effect, so it sounds like we're... The Jews will not replace us! Or... My pussy, yeah, we're going. My pussy, my power. You can't hear it because we don't have enough headphones, but you can say something on the megaphone, I think.
This apartment's a lot nicer than I expected you to live in.
All right, good stuff. Why would you say that on a megaphone to someone? Oh shit, I had a bite of a bagel I never finished. That's going to irritate me.
Like, you went from megaphone to that immediately.
Well, I fucking stuffed in a quick bagel.
What kind of bagel?
Just plain. I got it free though.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because you go down the road like late, and you go, give me, one of them, and then he goes, here's all the shit ones.
Oh, yeah?
And you throw in a few fucking...
Well, because that, my buddy worked in a donut shop, which is how we met.
He's out of business. He ain't my buddy anymore.
Helped him find a new job. It's all right. Brought him to a bakery.
I was his survey.
Apparently...
People love these donuts. Everyone... Yeah.
Apparently, the shelf life of a donut's like an hour. So after an hour, they just throw everything in a giant trash bag and throw it out. And he would just take like 2 sacks full, like trash bags full of donuts home every night. And just fucking give them out to people.
There's a lot of free food from factories type of shit going on like that.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's good.
You go to like the they used to have the Cadbury's factory in Ireland, and then like all they need is
That's
one.
one of my favorite restaurants.
Cadbury's,
the factory, just there waiting for them to close.
any floorsies? Any floorsies? Yeah, well, we used to live beside it, and then so some guy on the road would just come home. And he would have this big, huge bag of just like fucking retarded fucking chocolate. Because you can't sell it. So it's like with the bananas. What are they doing with all the straight bananas?
Yeah, I like that you call the chocolate retarded. What was that?
It wasn't sellable anyway.
Yeah.
Because sellable and edible is not the same shit. There's a thing you can sign up for where they send you, like from restaurants and stuff, they'll send you stuff they can't serve. Because of carrot.
I heard about this, right?
The carrot curls or something. They have a curly carrot.
Yeah,
They're not serving that, so they send it to you for...
Yeah, but then you're getting like a sweet potato with like herpes on it and shit. Like
you know what? You're trying to...
I bet that's not cheap either. I bet they try to like sell to some artisanal fucking $30 a month shit.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're just fucked. You can't do that. You're fucked. Dude, I watched one video there the other day, and it was all of us about like what they're putting in the food and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, so maybe we shouldn't be eating those eggs. And then you go buy like a real organic egg, and it's like your budget is gone. Well, we're having an egg for dinner, but hey, no vitamins in there. No,
I don't even care about that. Give me whatever is loaded up with hormones.
That's so far past whatever your ambition is.
I'm just trying to not start smoking right now. That's my fitness goal.
Yeah, I thought I was really laughing the other day when you text me. You're just like, oh man, I'm worried I might not see 30. And I go, dude, first step is admitting you have an issue. Just get out there, walk in. That's all you got to do. And you're like, let's talk about my finances.
Yeah, I was like about to like off myself, like
because of your finances.
I literally texted Colum. I was like, I don't know if I'll make it to 30 at this point, because I was like, I wanted to jump out of a window at that point in my life. And Colum was like, dude, you just got to get to Planet Fitness.
I go just 30 minutes walking every day. That's all you need to do.
I was like, no, I am depressed. He's like, that's part of it. You're just so fat. You gotta.
That's such a funny fucking. There was like Joe List had that old joke. He's like, I'm very self-conscious about my teeth. And the guy goes, just get some Crest whitening strips. He goes, oh, I thought they were crooked.
I gotta say, he has I had a buddy over, and I was showing him some like late night sets, because I think Ian Lara had just done it, so I was like, oh, let's watch my friend. And then
trying to get him to leave, wait. It was to the end of the night. And then it's like closing time. Time to put on the Tonight Show real quick.
Let's just watch it again.
Yeah.
Just keep replaying it. Yeah, Ian's great. But I played him a Joe List one that I think he did on Conan or something. I think it might be the all-time late night set.
Oh, really?
Because it's the one about when he goes to the gets surgery and they shave his pubes as a kid, and then he ties it back to like getting I think as an adult. Your Tonight Show is also fucking fantastic too.
It was okay.
It's better than okay. You crushed that.
Thanks, man.
That was
Appreciate
awesome.
it. I thought it was okay for at the time.
I genuinely think
this is genuine, and without getting too much, I'd like to write something specifically with the Tonight Show in mind. Rather than being like, is any of this shit fucking fittable? Because like they watch it and they go, maybe if you change fucking Down syndrome to to like, you know, silly person.
You're like, I've been twang.
But I'd like to do it specifically. But other than that, it's like it's too hard these days. Unless you're already a clean comic, I just don't understand how.
It is tough.
You kind of just butcher your jokes.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, he was a flippin' dipshite.
I've been trying to kind of work on that myself now, and I realize like half the jokes have to change. Like,
but it's like even the premise is like the premise for me is like they're like, that's just too mean. I go, no, it's funny because I'm a guy who's frustrated with his girlfriend who he loves.
No, but I thought and genuinely, I thought your Tonight Show set the bar for like all of the new crop coming up.
Smoke? I hate this.
No, I'm telling you,
hate compliments, hate this type of shit.
the bee joke. I mean, it's that line that you have of like, this is the kind of shit I have to hear all the time because I need a beat. Like those beats are so great.
I tried to do that one joke because that was a clean version of the joke too. Not right crazy, but I tried to do it one time just to get it on tape. And I couldn't remember the joke. I just bombed. I just did it. I think I forgot the end or something. I did it at the cellar. And it was just like, you know, halfway through, I was like, I don't remember this actually. It was like months later. It was like 6 months later. I go, I should do the B joke and just get it on tape the way I wanted.
They want the hits.
The way I wanted it out there. And then I just like halfway through go, something. Dude, I once fucking had
look over to see Fallon. He's not there. You're like, fuck.
No. I had this one joke years ago, and again, same thing happened. I hadn't done it in a long time, but it was like a closer. And whatever way the joke worked, I kind of ended on a bit of a callback.
Yeah.
To like somewhere at the beginning of it. And I did, and it builds this kind of crescendo, and then there's a fucking callback, and then at the end,
spell crescendo.
Couldn't even see. I'm not even sure if it's
you
begins
said
with
I
a C. Cruisenda. Is it even a C?
You just spell cruise ship.
Crew. C-R-U.
I don't know if I can spell crescendo, honestly. I could have fucked you there.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's like this real. I honestly.
I gotta look it up. I couldn't even look up how to look it up.
I'm like that old school.
Cruise shenda.
And now when you used to say, everyone did that when texts first started coming out. Now you've got like. Sometimes I have to leave the app and Google it. Do you do that? Like sometimes you leave messages and then Google how to like the word. Because like the app doesn't give you. The app's not good enough to find out what it is.
What's the word that fucks you every time? Do you have one?
Oh, I don't know.
For me, it's psychic and physical.
Oh yeah, that type of shit.
PSHYC thing.
Yeah.
For the rest of my life, I'll never be able to get it.
Well, I wrote down something the other day, and it was like, I think it was like it was thought at school, and I had thoughts in my head or something like that, and then I was like, wait a second. Have I forgotten that they're two different words? Like, I think I've forgotten that they were different words.
Wait, which two?
Like, I taught him something, and then I had thought in my head.
Okay,
yeah. But they're pronounced the same to me.
But that's just wrong. It's just you. Fix that. That's just you being wrong.
Screwdriver.
Just pull out a shank in the middle of this.
What was that? I'm working on this new segment. Stab the guests. Hey everyone, today's episode of the Colum Tyrrell Podcast is brought to you by Sheath Underwear. You know them, you love them. If you're wearing old underwear, you're a loser. You're a loser. You're failing in life. There's a reason you didn't get that promotion. There's a reason your chick cheated on you. There's a reason why you crashed your car and couldn't afford a new one. It's because your balls. It's where life is stored within a man, is your nuts. Without balls and without penis, there would be no life on earth for humans. So, look after your balls, look after your life. Sheath Underwear. You know, separated 2 pouches, one for your nuts, one for your cock. What's better than that? No more rashes, no more sweaty, stinky, vinegary balls. Next time your girl, if you had one, but you don't have one because you're a loser because you don't have Sheath Underwear. You had that one girl that left you. She left you because your balls fucking tasted like vinegar. Alright? I wear Sheath Underwear and I'm the man. I've been on the Tonight Show. Right? Fallon, he wears Sheath, probably. Right? Go to sheathunderwear.com. Use the code Collie, COLLIE, to get 20% off your first order. Plus, Sheath Underwear has 100% money back guarantee. There you go.
There you go. What better? Like, look, they're gifting away. Try them on. You love them. Your life changes. You don't like them. They'll give you your money back. That's sheetunderwear.com. Promo code Collie. Collie. Now, back to the episode.
If you had to think how to spell crescendo, what do you think it'd be? I just pulled it up.
Oh, wait, say it. Can you say it?
Crescendo.
So it's not crescendo.
No.
Crescendo.
Crescendo.
That's not still helping. Is it still CRI?
No.
It's not even
It's
close.
CR.
CR.
You got this, dude. I'm going to bully you into getting it.
CRE?
Yep.
Shendo. Is it C again? I got hangman this shit. Give me hangman.
All right, so you got 2 strikes. It's not a C.
I need to do like the Price is Right. Or that's the one where you get to the sentence.
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah. That's the way I could do this.
Wheel
Give me
of
a
Fortune.
C. Oh.
It's the Wheel of Fortunes.
Shendo. And then Shendo is like, so is it like TION?
You're still at the 4th letter. Why do you...
Crescendo. Yeah.
Crescendo.
Shen. I'm on Shen.
You're
now.
on Shen.
And Shen could be like TION.
You're about to spell it Chinese. It's like XHIO.
This is terrible content.
No, this is great.
A little spelling fucking thing.
It's CRESCENDO.
I don't think I'd be able to read that I was like, I've never heard that word in my life, and I say it every day. Crescendo. Pretty exactly how you sound.
Once you see it, it looks a lot easier. You're like,
I'm trying to figure out what the deal is when you know what?
Jerry Seinfeld over here.
No, how come you can't figure? No, you know what I don't like is when you can't remember like a celebrity's name or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, what's the name of that girl who acted X and whatever? And you're like, oh, like Mary something.
Right.
It's Mary or Barry, and you're like saying all these things, and then someone's like, it's fucking Whoopi Goldberg. And you go, yes, I was right. I knew I had a C in there. Why is that about?
I don't know any celebrities. I don't know any people anymore in general.
No.
Like I couldn't tell you which one Chris Evans or Chris Pine is. Like all the big people, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I stopped at like Robert Downey Jr. and that's it.
The hunks are out.
Yeah.
No more hunks. Hunks are gone.
Hunks are, thank God.
I like that guy Barry Keogh, the little weirdo, the little Irish guy.
Oh, I like that guy.
Well, I don't know. Like I like it because he's Irish, but he's the least Irish thing I've ever seen.
Did you see Banshees of Inisherin?
Yeah.
Wasn't that great?
Yes.
Oh, I love that
good
fucking movie. God
but,
damn
and
it.
he was good in that, but he's been in stuff for a long time because I know him from I know just from his career. But now he's like the guy who shows up at the fucking red carpet. And he's wearing a mankini or whatever, and he's
the only like new hot boy that gives me the bisexual tingle.
Him, but
Yeah.
he's not even hot, is he?
But he's got that little thing. You
I don't know what's going on though, because I've never really seen him in a play either.
If we talk about it, I'm just gonna.
But I saw him in Saltgate. Did you see Saltgate?
Saltgate, I loved it.
Saltgate was fine. That guy's a hot guy.
I think the younger kid is hotter.
You want to fuck Barry?
He's got like a little thing where
The little Australian guy.
I feel like he could say to me like, I'll just pull your cork out a little bit. And I feel like I just go with it. Like I'm just a classically hot guy. Like if there's something under,
an ugly little boy that you like.
I like an underdog.
I guess.
Yeah.
Not me. That wouldn't make me gay. No. I'm more of a typical.
You'd go for the big guy.
I'm going for the Channing Tatums.
Yeah.
I'm going for that.
I saw him in person once.
Beautiful.
You know what? He didn't blow me away.
Oh, I'm not.
But he was with his chick, Zoe Kravitz, I think.
He was with her.
He was with her, and it was at a Chappelle thing. And I looked at her though, and I immediately went like, "Oh, that's like a famous person."
Oh yeah,
because she's like, it's like a little bird. Like she's so delicate and tiny, and like even her facial features. Like
all these celebrities are 4'1".
Yeah, just a little baby.
They're all these. They're literally like they get unwrapped every day. They go to bed and they get put in a fucking
vat
plastic.
Of, like bursts out a fucking vat of lotion they sleep in every day.
And then they just waddle out like these little Barbies that have come to life. Yeah, I remember years ago seeing some chick walk down the road, and I was just like, it was like I stopped. I was just like, what the fuck is that?
No,
like,
it's usually a chicken walk down the road.
Across the road.
Not a chick. I'm sorry, that was the worst.
Why did you stop it?
I forget it's not my show where I do horrible fucking...
Why was that? That was a good... No, it's usually
You
chicken.
said I saw this chick down across the road or whatever.
I think you said it's usually a chick down the road. I go, that's not even what it usually is either.
Check out the Love First show, folks.
Can I just, for a second, in my special, I did describe a horse head. I said about the Chinese food,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
I
yeah.
said the orange peel slides down its long face.
Great line.
That is a homage to the why the horse walking, why the long face. With a horse. That was a purposely. I sat
Are you
down. And I
serious?
literally was like, "There's a little nod to the L classic."
No, you wrote it first, and then...
No, I definitely got it from the fucking horse head joke, and I was like, "Oh, that's like a
Really?
little. That was a little thing.
Wow.
That was like just a little salt and pepper in there, just to
Wow.
say, hey."
Well, I can't wait for this thing to come out.
Well, we deleted it once it hit 80,000 views.
I got Lewis. He was on my show the other day, and he goes, he's like, we were making fun of my old documentary, Love for
Yeah.
20, and he's like, see, what would have been so much more exciting is seeing like comics like bomb and like try shit. And I was like, check out the Gas Digital 30s.
Yeah. One of Lewis's quite famous swinging and misses.
I wouldn't say that. I don't think you're at what, like 200,000 views?
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah.
That is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah,
That's
but
pretty fucking big.
collectively it was like...
250,000 views is not nothing. That's pretty great. I don't know why everybody's like bummed they didn't hit 2 million. It's like, that's a lot of views.
Unless an 8 mil, you're a fucking fanook.
Well, all right. I'll tell Joe List.
Yeah. No,
I mean, what
problem
do you
is-
expect? First time around. Like for example, like Bill Burr, when he did it for his first half hour or something.
Yeah.
How many views do you reckon that got in the first year?
All right, forget about all that. Forget about all this comedy shit.
All right.
What were we talking about? Chickens?
Long faces.
Oh no! Before all that, there was the chicken cross. Oh, the
You
chick.
saw a chick down the road.
I saw some girl walking down, and then I go, "Who the fuck?" Like it was like, what a beautiful one.
Yeah.
And I go, "Who's this dipshit she's with?" Just like some guy with his hood up, and I looked over, Pete Davidson. It's just like, oh my god, Pete, you bastard!
But he's also giant too. He's a tall guy.
Yeah, but he had his hood up and he's
Right,
slouched
right.
over like a fucking like.
Which
he's-
chick was
he's-
it?
Honestly, I googled them all. I don't think I recognized any of them.
Damn.
It could have been genuinely. Could have been the guy who's dating. It could be the girl who's
He used to
dating.
point that fucking blade at me.
I need to change this.
It could have been the guy who's dating.
You
What
take
are you,
over.
what are you trying to do?
I'm turning this around
Why?
because it's all scratched up.
That you got to do that now? Do you think people are going to notice that?
Well, it's just they like that type of stuff during the podcast.
It's a little handiwork.
Just me taking apart the
You're
the
literally
shell of the
packing up-
microphone.
You're literally packing up the show. You start
Keep it
packing
running, keep it running. Yeah. Like when you're at a restaurant, they start putting the chairs around your way, and you're like, "Wait, what time do you guys close?" No, you got plenty of time. Good doink.
Hit you over the head with it. I saw
no,
Jessica Alba recently,
Ooh.
and she came by the stand, and I just saw her in the corner of my eye, and I just went, "Oh, that's just like some rich guy's Latin chick."
Ooh, who's
But
she
I wasn't. She was with another actress or something, I think.
But doesn't she date Justin Timberlake or something?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I'll say this: I saw her, and she didn't register to me as like, "Oh, I'm seeing a celebrity or a hot chick." I just went, "Oh, there's 10 million of those in New York." I didn't even like look, and then later somebody went, "Oh, that was Jessica Alba," and I was like, "What?"
Oh wow.
Like I didn't even process. So
you didn't
she
have time.
didn't-
You just went straight to the bathroom and whacked one out. Just said, "Fuck you." That was Jessica Alba. I just jerked off to Jessica Alba. You can.
I thought she was just some six.
I thought she was just the best looking girl I've ever seen in my life.
No, so sometimes that's the thing. Some celebrities you see and like you really go like, "Oh, I get it." You know what I mean? I'm also seeing her 20 years too late after
course.
fucking Weinstein got through.
What
with
is
her
she
and
like?
everything,
31 now.
but- Get back to unscrewing that.
Just.
I'm trying to think of who.
How about we do some sort of Squid Games type podcast where every time you do a joke
If there's
that's
squid,
not,
I'm there.
but if the joke's not good, like like you're strapped and a knife gets closer to your neck.
We'll lose all of our closest friends.
Just every time a joke
Just
doesn't
like
work.
Saw.
Yeah, you're going.
I'd be dead on that chicken
I know.
joke.
I go. Someone bring up some fucking Someone bring up some Indian rape on a bus so I can fucking nail this. Outside of that, I'm fucked.
If you do an accent, it gets closer.
That's pretty good. Yeah, some sort
That's
of
how
fucking
Soder would die. It would just be
podcast guillotine. No, Soder's a lot of Soder's voices would be good.
But I think he would die doing a voice. Like if he couldn't do a voice, he'd still be like, "Fuck it, it's coming." I literally think,
yeah, he'd like name one of the fucking beheaded like King Henry's fucking bitches, like the Antoinette. What was her name? The one
Marie Antoinette.
Yeah, and he's like. He's doing like a French impression of her while he gets her head chopped off. He's a talented guy, that guy.
I literally think podcasting is going to become like very soon. I think like you're going to see like Soder like duct taped with his hands behind his back and like a mic in front of him. Like it's going to be kidnapping to get these people on your shows. Like,
yeah, well, everyone has guests constantly. So everyone's just guesting on each other's podcasts. And then the big guys, they got to be fucked because there's only like 12 big guys and they all just do each other's podcasts all the time.
And they don't even want to do those.
And they're not even, there's no indistinguishable qualities.
Of like between the shows.
Not like this. How many times you'll never see a Theo Von trying to take apart the mic while he's in the talking to fucking Lev about irrelevant
This
shit.
reminds me of a dude from Alabama that
I grew up with a guy from Alabama.
yeah, I've
He replaced his arms with piano keys. Every time he sneezed, he hit a 4-note or whatever the fuck.
Really? Anyways, let's talk about BetterHelp.
Theo's the only guy I kind of like. There's like a thing about Theo where I'd almost on paper want to hate him nearly, but I've always like enjoyed his little kind of.
He has an undeniable likability.
And even if he is just talking and making up horse shit, and he always makes me like.
What are we doing? Is it Patreon?
Nah, he's alright.
Yeah,
I'm just saying in theory. You know what I mean? The guy's from Massachusetts.
Look,
he's like Larry the Cable Guy. He's just walking around pretending that his granddad was.
I can't condone this. That's it. I'm done doing this. Every time I do this, I leave and I will text you and go, "We should take that out."
No, I'm saying we like him. I said we like Theo Von.
We love liars.
Hey, listen, the people at home know if you're worth more than $28,000 in comedy, everyone hates you.
Yeah,
and these are just the rules.
Yeah, I'm glad to stay under the radar.
Theo's must be worth hundreds of thousands.
You think he's worth hundreds of thousands?
I think he's debt free. Probably paid off a couple of more payments.
He probably makes
a couple of more payments, and he's paid off that house.
He probably makes $20 million a year.
No, he's always traveling to different cities to do comedy. You know, that's he needs to work.
He needs the work,
dude. That is funny when you start getting paid in comedy too. And the first time, I made like $200 or something on a show. You're like, what the fuck?
I remember the first time I got paid a beer to do a show. It like blew my fucking mind. I was like bragging and sending people pictures of the beer. Well, I was also like underage, so I was like, yeah. I was like, this is crazy. Like I got a free beer.
Yeah. And then, yeah, but you never get rich though. That's how they get you.
We just become beer.
You get stuff early on, but you never get a lot. Yeah. Fuck it. Join the Patreon, folks.
Well, you know,
I'm doing a new Patreon goal.
What is it?
Because then it's the best Patreon goal ever. And everyone has their Patreon goals now, where it's like, you know, we're on a flight to Ireland. They're garbage doing that. Stuff Ireland. They rented a yacht or Maserati or whatever. Cool. All their type of stuff. Mine is at 816 Patreon subscribers.
Very specific number.
I just made it up in my head. Or something like that.
You just looked at me and were like, 816. I'm eyeballing it. Tell me where the couch is bleeding.
That's it. First time the pod, it's like tipped up. I'm gonna fry an egg.
Shut up. A $12 egg.
Might go get a nice Pete and Jerry's egg, yeah. Pete and Jerry's a high quality pasture raised egg, my friend. Anyway, that's it. So go over to Patreon. It's only $1 for it. It's $1. If you want to see that exclusive content.
Now you're stealing fucking Look at Dish, Stuff Islands shit.
Oh.
They've fried an egg before, buddy.
Yeah, he probably made a quiche or something good. I'm literally just on a fry of fucking eggs. Only a 4-second video.
We did it.
Just like on my phone.
I like this goal. I like this.
Local 1008. Shout out to the local 1008.
Yeah. I heard your Patreon's doing better now, isn't it?
It's all right.
Yeah.
Once I load it so that people could afford it, it's been through the roof.
Well, I think what's me,
the
you,
chat's
and
through the roof too.
That's good. Once me, you, and Lewis's pod drops, it's over, dude. We're taking over.
Yeah.
Fat Bastard Radio.
Fat Bastard Radio.
I keep hitting him with this bit.
I know. And what's he saying? He's like, he's probably a 4, isn't he?
He's
One thing I know about Lewis is like, if you offer more podcasts to him, he like, because he just sees that it's just an all easy net. He's like, I'm talking anyway. I have the studio anyway.
The last, he was very receptive. He said, "There's no way I'm just going to elevate you two losers."
Well, he's fucked up. Like, what's he? Well, like, who's gonna elevate him? He's done. He's milked all his supply stream.
He's gonna have to come to this cow pretty soon.
What's he gonna do? Nick Mullen and Tim don't want to work with him, so he's fucked. He has to be the guy.
I don't think it's that they don't want to work with him. I think just nobody wants to work. Who wants to fucking work? Dude, once you're rich,
this isn't work.
Nick. No, here's the thing about the Mole Dog is he is actually like. We're pretty fucking close.
I call him Nicky.
This is I kind of admire that he's like, I made a bunch of money, now I'm just gonna buy like an old Volvo and work on it all day and print t-shirts. Like he just does shit with his hands and that's it. Like, what more do you want? Granted, like I just want to be doing stand-up.
He has a TV show essentially.
That too, yeah.
That is like a TV show, and he does stand up reluctantly. Although he had like probably the best special of the year.
I think Louis had the Live at the Dolby was the
Never
best.
Never saw it.
It's
gonna watch it on Friday.
That Hitler bit was my favorite of the year, and then I think Shane is right there too. I think the three are for my money. It's him, Shane, and Nick Mullen.
I never saw Louis. I saw Nick's. Shane's was great too. Yeah. But there's so many too. It's like I hate when people fucking talk about that shit. Like, this is the list, and I was like, did you watch? I have a lot of dipshits, and I always tell them that dipshits. A lot of people tell me like, dude, you had like the best special of the year. And I was like, did you watch anything else? Did you even watch Louis? Because I don't respect that.
Yeah, if
someone says you're good, I go, compared to what? You're a fucking idiot.
Right. Well, the other thing too is like on any given day, you think you're either the best or the worst comedian in the country.
Yeah,
like
I don't know much about the fucking first part of it.
You never feel that way. You never feel like you don't have days where like, you get something and you're like, I'm pretty fucking good at that. Or you truly kill a set. You're like,
maybe, it might work out. But there's always something wrong with the set. There's always something. No matter how hard you kill, you always sort of go, I killed on that, but I wasn't.
I need a little more of that.
That's not like some sort of. I didn't break down trigonometry.
Right.
Anyway, what's going on with you, dude? What you gonna fucking lose some weight? What the fuck's going on?
So I actually remembered midday today that I was gonna start losing weight today. But I had already eaten Chick-fil-A and all this shit.
You did not have fucking Chick-fil-A today. Did you?
I did.
Fuck.
Yeah. This is the thing. So me and you got in a fight on the phone yesterday.
Okay.
And actually, this is the lesson I learned.
But it wasn't even a fight.
It was to me, dude.
I know, but you're a sensitive girl.
I'm not a sensitive girl.
I don't think you're... Okay, but you're pretty sensitive when things like that happen.
If I feel like I've upset a friend or irritated a friend, that's heavy on me. Because I really love my friends.
I know, but then I was just like, all right, fucking, you're annoying me. I'm off.
I know.
And then you're like, text me, there's all this shit. I'm like, fuck off. You're like, dude, you're like I
was being a chick. I know.
It was the chickiest of all chicks. I go, dude, we're friends. Fuck off.
Yeah. Well, this is the I told this on the pod. I was like, I mean, look, man, I apologize, and you're like, don't apologize. You're just annoying. And I go, well, if I'm annoying, I'm sorry.
Well, if that was the case,
I just hate. Like, I don't want anybody to be upset with me. You know?
When I was upset with you fucking psycho.
Wait, but where are we going with this?
You eating Chick-fil-A
so this is the lesson I learned. So you called me back, but it was just after I housed a bunch of Wingstop.
Okay.
So I had all this chicken just flowing through.
Why you got to cancel your cards or something?
I'm gonna as soon as I get paid tomorrow, it's grocery. We're back to groceries. We're going to the gym. Let's fucking do this.
Okay. All right. We're good. Follow on Instagram, folks. You're about to see Lev posing in the mirror for 2 weeks until it'll just stop. This is the problem with Lev, is when he's working out.
I like the beginnings of things.
You let everybody know this is your new hobby, and then just one day off the face of the earth, that fucking bike has never been seen again.
It's the bike is currently hidden from the banks. So
no, not that bike. The bike you have hanging on your fucking 10-speed. You have fucking. Did you use a hell tank?
That's gone. I know, because you know what happened. I got a nice road bike, and the whole time I was riding, I was like, this fucking thing really needs an engine. And then I just threw it away and got a Harley.
Dude, you gotta just move to the Midwest and just be like a regular guy. Everyone says you look good.
That's a good point. I mean, we have a friend that's like 8,000 pounds, and he's on the road and thinks he's killing it with like looks wise. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we'll cut it. But
can I guess? We have a fat friend.
We have a very. I don't know if you would say he's a friend, but we know a guy who's huge. Maybe the fattest guy in comedy. Forget it. This is for
Foley.
No.
Foley looks great.
That's so
Foley
funny that you guess all the wrong people.
That's what I was trying to say.
This guy's like 2 Foleys.
Ronan Hirschberg? You want just to name fat fucks? Who's the fattest of them all?
Who do you? This is like the worst Cinderella story ever.
Is it Figs?
No, dude, I'm telling you, think bigger. Like,
oh, is it Zach Amico?
nope.
I'm just naming the biggest people I know.
This is great.
He's
Huge.
big. He wouldn't be able to get in here?
No, wouldn't get up those steps now.
Yeah, because that's
If I show you, don't say it.
Oh.
Because at this point, it's crazy.
Dude, if you just showed me like a photo of Kim.
I mean, she's up 10 pounds.
Thinks she's so hot.
All right, don't say, but
Oh, okay, yeah.
Pretty big boy.
Yeah, monster.
yeah.
Wait, does he think he's hot?
I mean, by the outfits, I'd guess.
Yeah, you're allowed to dress up even though you're a fucking whale, I guess. Just go splash out your money on an XXXL lettered fucking jacket.
Quadruple XL hat.
Jesus, can I have a larger fedora, please? I'm so fat, I need bigger hats. That's so funny.
the bracelets are necklaces.
Some guy's just head is getting bigger. And
It
bigger.
happens. I think my head got fatter.
You lose weight in up here?
I think so.
That's
yeah.
gotta be like
I've
the-
either been reading a lot or I'm getting fat.
Yeah? Is that your... Have you?
No.
Oh, well, I read a menu. Nah, you got to get out there because sometimes we've known each other so long. We've got photos together at shows over the years, and they're just like,
Oh, it's just
Apple
how
just shows it up and
depressing
it's like,
is
hey, and there's like there's photos of us and you go like, oh, you're getting fat, and
Yeah.
what?
There's a photo of like when the stand just got back of us together, and that was when it started. That's when I started getting a little belly.
That's when you. Oh yeah.
It's sad to look at.
Yeah.
It's sad to look at. You know, I mean,
Do the Bobby Kelly thing.
what?
Just get half your stomach taken
Take
away.
over somebody else's show?
Fucking protective child services come in and take half your belly and say you're not allowed to have this.
Whatever you're hiding under there.
They take half your stomach. Yeah. Did I ever tell you about the time I did fucking YKWD with Bobby?
No.
First time it was his big coming out. This is Bobby.
He's gay, Bobby.
Big, yeah. But he's coming out as a skinny guy, right? He went off to the woods and was hiding in a caravan with his family for fucking 4 months, eating off what he could catch, and came back fucking wasted away. You wouldn't even recognize Bobby, you know?
Yeah.
And it was the first time that he did. I was there, Ronan was there, and then the whole episode was an hour and 20 minutes of Bobby just telling us how he lost the weight.
Right,
He's like,
right,
you gotta
right, right.
move. You gotta move, folks. This is what I learned. He goes, okay, this is what I learned. Dude,
Yeah.
you gotta move. That's what it's all about.
It's about self-worth,
It's
dude.
about move, dude. And I listen. I'm allowed to have whatever I want, but it's got to be distant. This type of shit.
yeah.
And again, it's nothing worse than listening to a former fat cunt telling you how to be exactly how I've always been the whole
Right,
time.
right.
You know, this is what you got to do. You got to move.
Yeah.
I think that's like a concept that toddlers know. Anyway. Love Bobby. Glad he's healthy.
Of course.
Then I'm listening to him on Rogan a couple of months later, and he goes like, "Yeah, I got my stomach stapled, dude." I was like, "You bastard!"
But that's the difference of like you're younger, and so he could like lay philosophy on you.
As
to
if I give a
Rogan, he's
fuck.
like, "There's 32 stitches in my fucking gut right now."
Dude, they just took it off me. It's the only way. And then he's probably fucking eating that back big again. That's what they do. You can stretch that back out, which is kind of fucking impressive.
Yeah.
When they take they snap it off, and then you just fucking force feed the fuck it. Well, apparently what they do is they drink a lot of water to stretch it out.
Oh, really?
They train themselves like fucking competitive eaters.
It's I mean, dude, fatness is a mental disease. That's what it is. It's and I don't mean that in like a way of like, yo, you don't be mad at them. It's like no, this is like a sickness you have to overcome, or you're a fucking loser. Like
well, you just gotta listen to fucking Jocko and learn how to discipline.
Jocko.
And Jocko's like the fucking
Jocko in the box.
Jack in the Box. Is that what you're just thinking?
The trap gets tighter.
You show up. We don't need a bigger trap.
What is that? This is what is this? Bobby Kelly's old skin. This is a
That's
nice
his stomach.
blanket.
It's the inside of his stomach. That's Fox, baby.
Really?
That's real Fox.
Yeah, you could just tell you have a quality girlgift. Just
I bought
based on
that
the
as a gift
apartment.
for her, though.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
200 beans, 300 beans.
Jesus.
Real fox. So a lot of animals died
That's a lot of foxes.
for them to get skin. I know.
That's that's like 2,000 foxes.
So many animals got fucking killed for that.
This is a fox holocaust right here, dude.
Isn't that sick? Isn't that cool?
I do like it. I will say this is nice.
I've got some juice skins.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, what am I, a rabbi? I can hold on to the foreskins?
Oh, imagine this is a foreskin blanket.
Yeah. That would be expensive. That's like the next level
The
up.
Jews would never give it that up.
You get leveled up where they stop even putting like animal heads on the wall, and there's someone with a human head on the wall somewhere.
Oh god, yeah.
There's just someone so rich that he just has a human head.
And I bet you he's on tour now. I promise. I promise. Whoever you're thinking of, that's who I bet. Kyle, this is quality podcasting right here.
Well, no, Jacko is the Jacko.
Yeah.
He's the Navy SEAL guy.
Yeah.
But it's all
I'm
about
the SEAL
just
guy.
creating discipline.
Yeah.
But the problem with the food thing is you got to do it to survive. You know, it's like your phone. It's like your phone is kind of like you have a phone addiction, but it's like almost impossible.
You need it, yeah, of course.
Unless you want to just.
Phone's actually the best example too,
because it's hard to get rid of it without. And food is the same.
Yeah, I mean,
eating pussy.
I don't eat pussy.
No,
out the game. Girlfriend doesn't like it.
The only thing that doesn't get eaten is Jesus Christ.
My girlfriend,
Dude, I remember we were on the phone the other day. It was so funny too. And I heard I just heard your girl. I don't know. Did you eat my chicken nuggets? You go, there was only 2. There was 4. I go, babe, I didn't think you were gonna have them. They're like, that was my Valentine's Day gift from you. I was like, everything about that whole sentence threw me for a loop.
just in the middle of a phone call, I'm like, yeah, man, things are going good, and then you just hear, what the fuck?
Did you eat my nuggets? And then you're just laughing. Baby, you gotta be pretty there's a rule too with things like pizza and stuff. If there's like a group pizza comes down, you eat your half, you're allowed to grab another slice almost.
Of course. I fucking paid for, here's what it was Valentine's Day. She took me to a Broadway show, which is, I have the best girlfriend in the world. And you hear that?
So you saying she's in the closet or something?
No, my girlfriend just ruled. She took me to a Broadway show. We saw Book of Mormon, and then after it's like you're tired. Like we went home. We just killed some edibles, and I ordered Wendy's, and that was it. And I paid for the fucking Wendy's. If there's 2 nuggets left next day in the fridge, I'll fucking eat those 2 nuggets.
Leftover nuggets. You can't be waiting for them.
That's crazy.
The fact that you even
I didn't even think she'd remember, honestly.
Yeah, that's crazy that she was saving Wendy's nuggets for the next day.
Yeah.
Leftover food, it's anyone's.
That's fair game.
Unless it's like some sort of high-end bullshit.
If she ate my leftover shit, I wouldn't be upset for more than 3 minutes.
Oh, good luck finding it. You can have my leftover stuff. Has there ever been? Well, someday.
In theory.
if I was to leave
Well, this is the reason I'm fat is because when I order food, which is like every day,
I
have a scarcity mindset where I have to over order and get like a ton of shit because I'm like, fuck, what if I don't get enough? Like there's that fat panic is so ingrained in me.
Fat panic.
Yeah. Whereas like, and then I actually don't need that much of it to eat, but if I have it all in front of me, I will eat it. So
you just don't move, dude. It's all about movement.
That's
Bobby
a big
Kelly
part of
was
it
telling
too.
me, you gotta get up there, you gotta get out there, you gotta get moving, you gotta find berries. I can't believe this. I'm fucking hunting for food, dude. I'm getting berries.
Yeah.
You fucking got a stomach starter. The audacity. I had like a plate in my hand, washed it, dropped it. I could hear it.
Yeah. Bobby Kelly came back. It's not like he was skinny. He was just not as fat.
Yeah.
But then he was like judging a show I was on, and he was like calling me the fat fuck. I was like, this is crazy. We're letting him get away with this. Like this is nuts. Like he's a fresh.
He's grandfathered in. He's grandfathered in.
His office supply staples in his stomach right now that haven't healed. And you guys, I'm the fat guy. Like that's crazy.
I don't know. He posted a clip today. I don't know if it's just from fucking 4 years ago, but he's looking pretty big.
I gotta look it up.
He's back to his old ways. I tell you.
Dude, that's the thing, man. It's a mental addiction that's like permanent. It's like if you have this, you gotta fight it for the rest of your life.
I know it, but it's the same with everyone. Well, the problem is you just gotta replace that addiction with fucking sit-ups. The only way to do anything is you gotta replace one addiction with one that's kind of hopefully healthier. So like a lot of drug addicts just get jacked.
I would wonder what I would be curious to see, the percent of people that either go on Ozempic or have like stomach stapling surgeries, I'd be willing to bet like only 6% of them don't bounce back to being fat.
Yeah. The thing is, you do have to lose weight before the stomach stapling thing.
Yeah.
But it is there's a mentality there that it's a relatively short. It's a shortcut, and once you have that mentality, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, I can tell you this based on the goatee I'm seeing here. I think this is new. I think this is new.
Bobby's back.
I think Bobby's back. Dude.
Bobby's back, baby.
I think Bobby's back. Dude. I think we just hear a staple go flying.
This is we're just doing a whole podcast.
Yeah, he's got all these bracelets on. This is new. He's got the new rollie.
It might be a bad angle. It might be.
It is a bad angle.
Is that what do you use? A fucking fish lens? Fish eye lens? GoPro? We wish him well.
We wish him well.
You know, Bobby, we fucking shout out to Bobby.
Respect. I tried to have fun with him at Skankfest. He didn't like me very much.
Nah, he's not much. He's a fat cunt. What do you want from him? What do you want? What do you expect? A fucking personality? He's a fat prick.
No, I was really like trying to show respect and have a goof with him. We were sitting at Skankfest and there was like it was me sitting and then him sitting, and he was, you know, gave me cigars the whole weekend and all this stuff. And
here's the thing about these old.
Let me tell the story first, then you summarize.
Okay.
So we were sitting there. There's like a little water cooler between us. Somebody asked me for a drink out of it, so I reach over.
How about you tell the story, right? But you tell the story
really slowly. You're gonna N-word filter me.
You're gonna be the effect of a small robot.
So somebody asked me for a beverage, so I reach into the cooler. As I reach in, like a drop of water hits like Bobby's foot. As I'm passing it over, and he's like, "Nice, dude. You got fucking water."
It's working.
He goes, "Nice, dude. You got fucking water all over my foot." And I was like, yeah, you know. And then somebody else asked me, and so I intentionally grab another one and like go over him now. And so the water's spilling over his pants and shit. Dude, he like looked over me and goes, "Do that shit again. See what the fuck happens."
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah.
Oh, I was like fucking with you. Like I thought this would be like a fun goof, you know, that we're joking around. And that was me. That was like, I'm trying to get him to like me that way. But I bet if I was him and I was fucking 50 and some shithead kid was doing that to me, I think I'd be pretty pissed too. In fairness.
It's the fuck. It all just comes back to the juice. You know,
it wasn't juice, Colum. It was a liquid death.
Yeah, but the Jews do run things. And
Is this the summary you wanted to get to?
Kind of.
Colin, can I say something about this couch?
What do you want to know about the couch?
It's pretty foxy.
I hate this. I hate what this is. It needs a thing though now.
What?
Because I have people on the pod. You're sitting here, and then I can't really.
Oh, the lean back.
Yeah. So like after about 45 minutes, like this kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll do the
After 45 minutes, every podcast sucks.
No, the people are long gone. Let's do plugs. Now that everyone's fucking hated the episode.
I think people will like this a lot. I think people like when me and you come together.
I think they like when we come together. I don't think they want us to talk about our favorite Tonight Show sets. And I don't think.
Who gives a fuck what they want?
You know what?
This is about getting 2,000 views an episode.
It's the Patreon. Guys, the good stuff is on the Patreon.
I will say that I think the episode me, you, and DeVito did was an all-time pod back in the day.
That was a good one. The last one we did together was pretty good too. Go check out the last one we did.
Was it?
It was just me and you together. Yeah.
I feel the problem is when me and you get together, we get a little too comedy complainy, which doesn't translate well.
Let's do the opposite.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you want to do plugs?
Sure. Yeah. Everyone come check out my shows on the road. ColumTyrrell.com. I'm literally going everywhere.
Yeah.
Literally. And not literally, but you know what I mean.
You're all over.
ColumTyrrell.com. North, south, east, and west. We added Portland, despite never once ever even hearing a person say come to Portland. I've never, of all the places I've ever had people tell me to go up to fucking Mexico City.
Yeah.
More than Portland.
Yeah.
Anyway, we added the dates just because my agent loves disappointing me. So
what would you rather have? You wanted Adrian to get to.
No, what's going to happen is we have Portland and we have tagged on to like fucking Washington and Tacoma.
Yeah.
And I'm not just having nothing to do on a Friday night because we pulled the show. I'm just going to be stuck in fucking...
Nah, you'll have 20
I'll be
people.
stuck in Chaz.
You'll have 20 people.
We tried to get some stage time in Chaz. You remember Chaz?
No.
They had a little self-governed body thing in
Right.
Chaz. They created their own little city in Portland.
Yeah.
And then like within 24 hours, a white cop shot an unarmed black guy. And you're just like, ain't that easy.
It just happens naturally.
Ain't that easy.
No, but that place was a hellhole. There was like...
of course.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't just create a new city in the middle of a city.
Yeah. Who would have thought that wouldn't work?
Yeah, fuckers.
So yeah, what else you got?
Loads of stuff. ColumTyrrell.com for all those dates. Loads of shit. Chicago. I don't know when this is out, but Chicago, St. Patrick's Day weekend.
I thought you were in. Why did I think you were in the store? Or not the store, the mothership on St. Patrick's.
I am the St. Patrick's Day weekend, Chicago. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday is St. Patrick's Day. Straight up to the mothership. 2 shows sold out. All secret lineup. Hopefully, the lineup's pretty damn big, and I'm afraid most of them are going to cancel at the last second. Thank God it's already sold out.
Yeah.
And then on Monday night, we're doing like some sort of a new jokes thing at the Creek in the Cave.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
I think it's going to be, if I was to guess, it's going to be Ari, Mark Normand, and possibly another guy from a podcast that they do together. And then some other locals, like Gardini and stuff. But that's not guaranteed, so do not.
I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed. It's fucking...
It's not guaranteed, but
there's 4 guys who are there.
Well, I'm not asking them to come down. I can't guarantee they'll say yes, but I promise you I will.
They'll come.
I will text them. And every Tuesday night...
I will pace and text them.
Every Tuesday night in New York. What do you got? Go see Lev on the road. Lev's all over the place.
I actually got a bunch of dates coming up. You can go to leftfootcomedy.com. I got Tampa coming up real soon at Side Splitters, Laugh Boston coming up, Mic Drop in San Diego. Got Phoenix and all over Canada. A lot of dates coming up, so check that out, leftfootcomedy.com. The most helpful thing you can do, please, for the love of God, throw me an Instagram follow. Instagram, LEVFER. Check out my podcast, The Lev First Show. Colum's been on it once.
I've done it loads of times.
You've done it one time.
I've done it when...
No, you've done it twice.
I went out to your dumb apartment up in the fucking Upper East Side.
That was the early era. That was a long time ago.
That doesn't count, doesn't it?
No.
Dude, I've fucking done it.
You've done it 3 times.
I've done it at least 3 times.
Yeah. But now it's like the show.
And I was supposed to do it last week, and then you canceled
never
on
did
me.
the show while the show is what it is. Now it's like a show. It found its
great. It's you and Derek doing puns.
Yes, exactly.
You and Derek Treasure. It's called the Lev First Show. Derek's on it all the time.
I actually, he tries to get on every week, but I've been. You know what this motherfucker did?
By the way, no, listen to me, cunt face. You canceled on me last week. I said I was on my way. I was in the city.
You know,
I was on my way into the episode, and you said you're not allowed in.
Yeah.
Do you know how that feels to not be invited in?
This is going to be the poll. I mean,
you and Lil Sass with the poll.
This is going to be the poll because I'm telling you, all the viewers will agree with me on this. This motherfucker finally agrees to come do the podcast. He goes.
Just again, you being a bit of a girl.
No.
I don't know. For someone whose dad was so hard on him, how come you're such a pussy? What is that about?
I'm going to tell you. Sound like him right now.
I'm sure I do. He was right. I'm side with the guy.
I'm not a pussy.
I'd love to get together with your parents and bitch about you.
Here's what I'm going to tell you, Collie. Here's what I'm going to tell you.
Name this
motherfucker.
Name your horse shit.
He's halfway down to the goddamn the studio. Huh?
Yeah, I was on my way into
He's halfway to the studio. It just coincidentally, we're texting and he goes, God, I'm sick as a dog. This flu is killing me.
You've misremembered it immediately. Right?
I will pull up the fucking text,
you need vitamins, dude. You got to eat a fucking salad because you've misremembered. What happened was I was on my way down there. You were supposed to do I was supposed to do your podcast on Monday. You were supposed to do my podcast on Tuesday.
Yes.
I was on my way into the city to do your podcast.
Yes.
And I go, hey, I'm cancelling my pod tomorrow. I'm dying of the flu.
So on the way to my show, he goes, we're not doing my show tomorrow. I have the flu.
And yes.
And I said, why do you think you have the flu? Don't come in here.
He goes, why are you coming in if you're sick?
And I said to the production, I go, Colum says he's got the flu. They go, everybody went, oh, fuck. And I went,
production is a bunch of chicks.
I know, but I go, we shouldn't come here, right? They look at me, they're like, we have jobs. We can't be sick. Like, we need
they get paid time off if they're sick.
I don't think they do.
Who gives a fuck? It's $12 a week. What, who cares? Yeah, they gonna miss it? So here's I cancelled my shows.
Yes.
Because I said I needed rest and I'd be too tired and I was about to go on vacation.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to be sick for vacation. But you can't cancel the other because I needed to rest. That's why I canceled the shows. But as a man,
this is insane. As a man,
logic. You can come over sick I'll roll the dice. You don't always
That
get
is
sick.
crazy. That's
That's
fucking
not crazy.
crazy.
That's what you do.
No, dude.
Lev got fucking the vaccine.
the next week.
Lev got the booster.
The next week,
Lev's on the second booster.
I had the 3 biggest auditions of my career, and the next week, I'm not getting your fucking shitty flu, dude.
No,
fuck you.
Crazy for
That's
you to.
nuts. Last time I had the
your
flu,
man card, you lost your man card.
when
for
I
sure.
get the flu, I like.
Ring up Lewis and say, "Hey, look, Lewis, if I was on the way into rap and I was about to do Real Ass Podcast and I told you I had the flu, would you allow me to come in?" He wouldn't give.
Give me Lewis's number. I'll do it right now.
You know. There's no way.
I actually thought it might be a funny bit if we call him and troll him about the pod.
Hey, welcome to episode 1 of Fat Bastards.
No, I think it'd be maybe funny if we don't tell him we're recording and we like sincerely hit him up about the pod.
Well, we just like casually like do it over Zoom kind of a thing.
Just if we just rang him and we're like, because he's I mean he's going through personal bullshit right now, but it might be fun to troll him.
Why would you even say that?
Well, no, I mean it's out there. It's public news. He's covering it on his show.
The allegations thing?
What?
Oh. Wait, hold on.
No,
I think this doesn't work for you. I don't know how I did it, but I set it so that only my voice gets the effects and you don't get
well,
the
it's great you're
effects.
checking all this without headphones. You're gonna have a half an episode where you're talking in a fucking Kermit the Frog
that would
voice.
be so funny if I had left it on. If I left that on robot voice for the whole thing, that would have been so.
Hello, I have a robot voice.
Hello. Yeah. So I have the robot voice, but when you do it, you
Test, check, mic check.
I don't know
Damn,
why.
I'm un-AI-able, dude.
Well, if I press it like this, I don't know. I don't know why it only works on me.
It's almost like you only needed a Zoom recorder.
No, this is great. This is like set it, forget it.
Does look cool.
You don't need a kid. I literally spent fucking an entire month's worth of Patreon shit on this just because it's like just the peace of mind of being like just set it, forget it, move along.
Yeah.
Hello.
Test.
Why is it so low too? The settings on this are definitely wrong, for sure.
I bet it's just your headphones.
No, it can't be. No, I have.
Is there not a headphone volume knob?
There is, and it's maxed out. I can barely hear us.
Was it a credit card, folks?
Guys, support the Patreon. Anyway, how do I get out of this now? Anyway, oh wait, what are you talking about when they're suing the stand?
No.
They are.
Yeah, dude. Aim that way. What are you doing?
I'm just
Your
relaxing.
farts are particularly
Dude, if I could fart on you, that'd be
dude.
so funny.
You remember?
I'm just trying to fucking find a comfortable seat.
Dude, you remember?
I can
like,
edit this so that I'm still on shit.
early on in our friendship, you came over to me and farted on me, and I was
When
like,
was that?
Like, and this was we were at the pit. I mean, like 8 years ago.
Oh wow.
And then
That
I
one-
came over. I had to sneeze, so I go, Colum, come here. And then I just sneezed all over.
Oh my god.
And you were like, "That's not even." and now
That's
you're bitching at me about the
crazy.
flu, not taking the fucking
crazy.
flu.
No, that's spit. When you sneeze in someone's face, you've spat in
What
their
do you
face.
think the flu is? How do you think you get the flu? You spit on another guy's cock, and then when
No, it's because you don't wash your hands in the subway or whatever. But like, that's not.
you think that's the subway is what causes all
But
illnesses?
certainly one of the best ways to get it is when fucking some fat retard or a friend of yours sneezes in your face. That's crazy.
But I wasn't even
You don't
sick.
get pink eye from a fart.
I can't give you HPV like that.
That's nuts that you would do that. But
No,
sneezing
no,
in someone's face is crazy.
Coming to do first of all, it wasn't on your face; it was all over your hoodie. And coming to do somebody's podcast
That's
with the flu
spit.
is
That's
so much
literally
crazier.
spit. Let's say if you don't have to. By the way, you just went and sneezed. Like you had one like in the chamber.
I had
Hold
it
on.
coming. You get that.
And yeah,
the tingle
that's
up.
no, that's snot and spit and nasty shit.
You were just like
A fart is just it's funny because it's just an unpleasant smell.
no, but you have particularly nasty farts.
No, if I
You-
sharted on your
that
leg,
organic egg really fucking shows in your farts, dude.
Jerry and
It's-
Pete's, let's go. If I had that's the equivalent would be me sharding on your. That's the equivalent.
That's no,
A
dude.
shart
You're so
is
wrong.
spray. Okay, how about just bum goo?
Shart stays on you. You smell like shit all day.
So
Sneeze
does spit
doesn't.
and stuff. What?
You're
do
not gonna smell like the guy's cum I swallowed.
Do you ever? But you never smelled the fucking mic or something after
Yeah,
something? That's
that
from
I
the
have,
spit.
yeah.
That's what my fucking hoodie would have smelled like.
Is that the spit?
That's the
I think
spit.
yeah, maybe.
That's what that is. That's a spit getting there, and all the bacteria from the spit is like drying and stinking.
Yeah,
It's
that makes
bacteria.
sense.
The spit that's not equivalent at all. A fart is just a unpleasant.
First of all, for the record, every single person that was on that show, Lil Sass, everybody, whole production team, myself, everybody
Sass
was
is
like,
another little queef.
get this fucker
Is
the
Sass
fuck
your
home.
the idol? You need to hang around
I
with
look
men,
up to him.
real men.
I look up to him.
Why? Because he has more followers than us. Because he sells out weekends all the time.
He's co-headlining out there and he's doing great.
Yeah, great.
I love Sassy.
Nothing
Boy.
like when a feature gets to fucking sell out the improv. Let's see
You
how
think he's
that.
a feature?
Yeah, he's been doing comedy 2 years. He's probably fucking great.
I will say though, we can't bullshit the kid for 2 years. I mean, he's punching well above his weight class on stage.
Yeah.
really is.
He's neurotic enough to know that like he fucking he really doesn't want to do bad.
He's a lot stronger than I was at 2 years. I was we're different. I was very like loose and
Flowy and
comfortable, but
yeah.
bits wise, I mean, he's 20 steps ahead of where I was 2 years in.
That is true. He's still selling more tickets than he deserves.
I wouldn't say, is there a deserves anymore? I don't think there's a deserves.
I don't know. If you were just if you were to remove all of the ability to sell tickets from comedy, and you were just sit down and rank comedians,
Yeah, I would not
in
put
order,
him in the bottom tier. Mm-hmm. I think there's a lot of people he's better than that sell more tickets than him.
Maybe.
They're all chicks.
Oh, what are we talking? Of course.
No,
Say Oscar Pistorius is one of the greatest fucking Olympians of all time now? What are we talking about?
No, we love the Sassy Boy. I literally went to go just watch his audition the other night just to support him.
Just to heckle him. Boo! You heard this one?
No, we love the Sassy Boy.
Pizza review. Where's Dave Portnoy? Just keep shouting out Barstool
You'd
stuff.
love that.
Where's Dave Portnoy? Where's Miss Peaches?
Who the fuck is Miss Peaches?
Dave Portnoy just got a dog, and it's pretty good content. He's just got the like.
I think I have him blocked.
Do you, Dave? I like it. I don't know.
I think I have all Barstool shit blocked.
Yeah, a lot of them.
It just gets into my feed so heavily, and then it's all I see. So I was like, I just need it out of here. I need to look at Chinese girls' tits.
That I got blocked.
You got that blocked?
No porno.
Yeah. Wow.
I removed a lot of stuff.
I was just thinking today.
And even chicks, like literally even just chicks I know that I think are attractive, are just muted. Get out of there.
Wow.
You're not even allowed in there.
Wow. Holy shit.
I just don't want anything to remind me what I'm missing. My girl's the one for me for life now.
That's right.
And I don't want anything to.
That's the way it should be.
What?
Just fucking, you're doing man shit, dude.
All you got to do is
engaged.
you want to settle down with your chick and get off the internet, so you'll never be tempted to realize what you've missed.
Yes, correct.
That's what. So,
But you're not missing anything. It's just pussy. Who cares?
the Holy Grail. Oh, the greatest thing of all time. It's.
I don't know about you, but it just I don't care about sex anymore. I just really don't.
It's because you were fucking depressed and fat.
Can we cut that?
Hey.
What is this? Neil Brennan's podcast? No, I just
And
like
fun,
dude. Sex is just gay. Like, I honestly, something has happened in my old age where I now there's like a grossness about sex to me where I feel like it's like a guilty like animal thing.
It would be pretty sick to be like just like not into it. just a pure and then just like you just have wet dreams every month.
No, it's just once you're like living with your chick for a long time, you see her only walk around in her pajamas all day. Like, it's just you're not getting titillated the same way. You're just like, who gives a shit? I just don't care. I'm thinking about other shit, you know.
Yeah, other women.
It's not even that. It's like the thought of like when you meet these hot sluts right out on the road, like they come up after shows and all this shit, and you're like, holy shit, this girl's beautiful. But I don't have the urge to fuck her anymore.
There's never been a hot slut come up to me on the road. In the history of my what?
To me on the road?
No, me.
Oh, to you? No, that can't be true.
For you, yeah.
Have you played
7 years ago when you went?
Have you played Arizona?
No.
Wait till you play Phoenix. It's nothing. Every chick there's a 9. It's mind blowing.
God.
You look in the crowd, it's just all 9s.
Just
oh my
me
god!
bombing in front of the hottest chicks of all time. Just bombing, eating shit in front of models.
It doesn't matter.
Just
It doesn't
19-year-old models. Just
Dude,
me going.
There's
Pedophilia. You guys should try it once, right? That's like most of my bits. Like,
come on, guys.
Then I start doing that thing. A lot of you guys are actually taking these jokes seriously.
You can't even do comedy anymore,
Guys, we're joking. I don't actually want to fuck a kid, okay, guys? Find out what comedy is before you start fucking. I fucking hate comedians breaking down shit with the comedian.
I also really hate now. Now I'm seeing. I saw a couple disclaimers in a set the other day. I really hated that.
Trigger warning.
Yeah,
I'm a fat cunt.
I'm gonna say this word, or I'm a. You know, I don't want to.
What do you mean? Just like on Instagram or something?
No, like during a set of being like somebody being like, I'm an edgy comic.
Why understand booking these people? Patrick. Yeah. What happened?
Because they're better than us.
You're booking chicks that say, guys, earmuffs, but I'm about to talk about autism.
What are we doing here? What are you
Come
crazy?
on, Patrick.
This is one of the 8 clubs that books us.
He doesn't book me. He stopped booking me, Patrick. For this.
I mean, I don't really get booked there anymore.
I wouldn't even mind. I sent him my veils for next month. I'm literally gone for the whole month. It was like I gave him 6 days.
Yeah. And then you'll bitch the whole time.
Yeah. Well, but the problem is then he goes, the guy only gave me 6 availabilities. You gave me nothing. What was that? A busy week? The stand have been good to me.
All the Irish guys put in that week.
The stand have been good to me. They've been my home club. That don't give me any spots.
Agreed.
Shout out to Patrick. Patrick from the stand.
Patrick just accidentally made Lil Pete famous.
Who the fuck is Lil Peep? Oh, the guy.
Lil Pete.
Oh, Lil Pete is so funny. He was the one who started it up. That's so funny.
That's how I discovered him. Patrick posted him, and
he
then I
just
started
said, "Look at his dog." How does an owner do that? Because even I was done to be like, "Yo, look at this shit," and then I was like, it's crazy. Yeah. You're just not supposed to ever
you
do that.
can't do that. Yeah,
You just can't share someone else's shit and be like, "This sucks." As a comic, you just can't.
I agree. There's many 1,000 times
I've done
I've
it
wanted
before,
to do
and
it.
I've talked about it before, but it's like you're just not supposed to. Yeah.
But then I started, at first I watched it, I was like, oh yeah, but then I started really watching more and more of it. He brings you back. You know what I mean? He's an enigma. This guy.
It's a layered performance.
You're
missing stuff.
I mean, legitimately, like I think he's a comic.
Well, the first thing that made stand out for me was how it's only his head in the clip.
Yeah.
And there's literally 6 feet of space above his head. And that's me when I went, I think he might be on something. He might be the guy who sets the trend.
I'm telling you, I'm genuinely a huge fan.
Like, do you ever notice there used to be that guy and he would like make...
We should probably give a little context of who we're talking about, right?
Yeah, but 1 second. There's a guy. Remember, there was like a TikToker guy or Instagram guy, and he would like make eggs and shit, but he would just like smash things on the desk.
Yeah.
But he was like, it was all kind of like sound effects, but you wouldn't even know it. And he created the almost ASMR shit. But now it's like every time anyone's cooking up fucking, and
it's like an autism thing I'm doing.
very good, yeah. But you're like a cat.
Dude,
you're like a cat with a bed.
If a pillow's got feathers in it, I'm taking every one of them out, dude. I can't not. Wow. I might take this home with me.
Yeah, well, anyway, so there's this guy, this comedian. Talk about him.
Oh, well.
His name is Lil Pete.
He's a brand new comic. He's like the most genuine, like... He's like 39. I mean, you watch 3 minutes of him, you find out his whole life. He's like, I'm wearing a toupee right now. I live with my mother. I overdosed on heroin. Like, it's like mind blowing. And then there is an enigma thing about him where, like he made the rounds in comics. Like, have you seen this? To try to shit on him. And then what happened very quickly is every comic was like, oh, I love this guy.
Of course.
So he's become like a cult figure. And then I watched the back half of his tape. I was watching it with another comic, and there's like genuine gold. He has like these bits where he's like
he gets down to the bottom. He's like tackling depression.
Dude, he goes. He's like, look, here's what I know. You want to get laid on a date? Shut up and pay the bill. That's it. You want to get laid? Shut up and pay the bill. He's like, all you got to do is when that bill comes, when they whack you with that friggin' check, he goes, you just got to go, that's nothing. He's like, I took this bitch to Tao. He's like, most fucking expensive Chinese food on the planet. He's like, you would have thought like the freaking Buddha personally blessed this shit. He goes, he just has like genuine gold. Like I'm a big fan. He had like another bit that I was like, that is so simple and pure. Like it was great comedy. It was genuinely great comedy. So I'm a big fan. He's coming on my podcast next week, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I was going to tell you this. Fucking Derek Drescher, this fucking convict. I had realized today, I was like, oh, this guy's like a fucking crook. I had that moment for the first time.
Your co-host for your pod?
No, not my co-host. No, I'll never have a co-host. Ever.
Okay.
So
You just have a guy who does every episode with you.
No, he weasels his way on. So he goes. So I go.
Derek Drescher was on this podcast 2 weeks ago. Go check out that
we
episode.
love Derek.
Him and Gio.
But he goes. I go, hey, I'm having this guy. I go, do you know about Lil Pete? He goes, yeah, of course. And I go, I'm having him on the podcast next week. And he goes,
Snipped them from you?
He goes, not if I have him first. My podcast records before yours. He goes, I'm going to have him on mine on Thursday. I explain to him, I go, Derek, no offense, but there's no way you can make this like what this needs to be. Like this bit needs to be done right. And like, did you and talking about prison with him is going to be fucking retarded. And he goes, no, I hear you. What are you willing to trade? And then I ignore that. He calls me today and he goes, yo, I got to talk to you. He's like, I just can't, I don't know if I can keep Gio from booking him. So like, would you be willing to maybe...
He's a fucking little worm.
Can you believe this? He goes, would you be willing to come on my show in like a couple weeks and maybe that'll hold... I go, and I didn't say anything on it. I just hung up and then I text him. I go, did you really just try to fucking finesse me for fucking... I was like, and I want him... At this point, I want him to bring him on and ruin it. Just ruin that bit.
Yeah.
Can you fucking believe that?
Yeah, I don't think you're like like fucking Johnny Carson. I'm not a create a star out
but
of this.
But I know
kid.
how to do that more than Derek does.
I guess.
I mean, are you kidding?
He goes, you're not going to be able to talk. You're just going to be like...
No, they're not going to get the bit of how to like set this guy up to look like a star. You know what I mean? There's no way they're going to do that. Like,
do I list it with you?
No, I literally like, I'm tackling this as a fan. I want to hear this guy's whole life story. I want fucking.
Yeah, I did read the comment. There's just people going, yo, this sucks. He goes, I don't give a fuck. Just to everybody. I'm like, wait, am I Lil Pete? I got into some fucking swinging matches in the comments.
Well, Brendan Sagler pointed out the other day a great point where like he replies to every single comment. And somebody would be like, "This is don't quit your day job," and he's like, "How about you lick on my balls?" Like everything is like about his cock. It's like he had this great thing. So he's like, "Yo, my," he's just talking to the camera. He goes, "My friend called me the other day. He was like, yo, what are you trying to do with comedy? Like, what is your goal?" And I said, "Man, the only way I could explain it is like, you know, after you bust a fat fucking nut." He's like, that's the feeling I get. It's like everything ties back to like
he just talks to his
felt
cock.
like jizzing. Yeah, it's pretty sick, dude. And his story is all pictures of tigers and shit with quotes. The guy's he rules.
He's a good guy. Shout out to Lil Pete. And any enemy of the stand is a friend of mine. You hear that, Patrick? You Irish cunt. But it's funny, it's like Patrick's like the only guy where it's like you don't get any spots and you go, you faggot. You text him, you go, give me some spots, you faggot. I can't do that with Esty. Give me, I'm not a fucking fight with Hamas if you don't give me some fucking spots.
You just said the Hamas flag. Oh man. How was that show? You did that. I saw you on a killer lineup over there at the Village Underground the other night. It was like Ari Shaffir, Godfrey.
Ari Shane dropped in, ran the set.
Nice. He's in town?
He's doing the SNL.
Great.
So he's doing that. That was fun.
I owe Shane a big favor.
It was fun to watch. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's only a sexual thing.
I don't mind.
The only favors he cashes. You're going to have to eat Shane's ass.
What amount of money to eat Shane's ass? What amount of money would it take?
To eat Shane's ass?
Eat Shane's ass.
I don't know.
You wanted to say 5,000.
No, 5 is crazy. Does he have that? You think he has that?
I think he can get it.
He ain't no Theo Vaughn. All right, look, we always end the podcast with questions.
Patreon?
From the Patreon. Patreon, only $1 a month. You can get the whole year for $10.08. Shout out to local 1008. They love it over there. And don't forget, when we get to 816 or whatever the fictional number that I made up earlier is that we will
fry an egg.
Fuck, did this stop recording now?
I don't see the red on it.
And let's make sure we cut all that.
Okay, we're back. We're back. We don't know how long we lost video for.
We had to resuscitate me.
Could have easily been the whole thing, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I was looking up notes in that red dot.
I don't think people watch on YouTube, but I don't think they're actually watching. They just have this in another tab while they're on Reddit and shit.
Yeah.
So I don't think it really matters.
Yeah.
As long as you got the thumbnail, you're good.
So we got a bunch of questions here on the Patreon. Don't forget, we've got exclusive merch on the Patreon that you can only win by getting your questions read.
Great.
Oh, this isn't bad. This is from Rick Hatton. Maybe it's Ricky Hatton, famous English boxer.
Yeah.
Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Got knocked out by...
Trained Louis a bit.
Did he?
Louis brought him on the road for... no, not Ricky Hatton.
That could, no way.
I'm thinking of the other guy. Not Mickey Ward. Who was the guy who fought Arturo Gatti? It was Ward, right?
I don't know, maybe, yeah, it must have been.
He brought him on the road.
That's the Boston guy, was it? From fucking...
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Mark Wahlberg played?
I'm pretty sure that's the guy Louis would bring on the road on tour and train with.
That's just crazy waste of money.
Yeah.
Like, what a waste of money.
He's the best comedian alive, so fucking say that to his face.
Yeah, he could probably afford it. Like, how much does that cost? Fucking $20.
Ricky Hatton got counterpunched by Mayweather.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Rick Hatton, do you believe 9/11 was an inside job? And if not, is it wrong to think so? Never wrong to think so, Rick. Never wrong to think so. I wasn't there. I've only ever been here since there hasn't been towers. So you got a question.
Look, there's obviously...
I've never researched it, but I know a lot of smart people who genuinely believe it was an inside job. So I'm like...
I bet... here's the thing. This is what I assume happens. I think it's most likely not an inside job. I think there's always a chance it is. But I do think that all of our intelligence are weighing at all times. They're probably there's probably a 3% chance they'll hijack a plane. That's one way they could get in here.
Yeah.
But without actually really fucking taking it all that serious. At the same time, if it was all Saudi backed and we knew about it, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised.
Yeah, if fucking they went, let it happen and so we can do this thing.
Give us a reason to go take all your fucking oil.
I just don't trust any of these fucks.
No, none.
I don't trust any of these fucks.
Not a
and I
single
don't
one
think
of
it's like at the rate they're going to be all crazy corrupted. I was like, that's happened since the beginning.
It's also so unbelievably apparent nowadays. Like anything happens in the world, you immediately see how the Dems try to spin it, how the Republicans try to spin it, just to fucking sway to whatever thing they're pushing that week.
That's the problem with this country, dude. That's the fucking problem with this country. Is that we're all enemies instead of being friends.
Aw.
You know what I mean?
That's what keeps us on top, dude.
No. It doesn't.
Personal interest. Everybody's in it for themselves.
No, that's good.
What keeps things pushing up.
But the idea of you've been like, I'm voting for Trump, and it was like, you're not allowed to my barbecue anymore.
That was one barbecue, bro.
Well,
Well, it hurt me.
you had all the nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an inside job, but they always they never explained Tower 7.
What is that?
That was the building beside it with all the documents that exploded.
No, that was 7-Eleven. Come on, folks.
Lev First Show. Everywhere he goes, it's the Lev First Show, and they make sure that's.
Come on, folks.
Was it Building 7 next door though?
I don't know.
The other building that went
much
down?
about it. I don't know too much about 7.
No.
Try not to look at 7s. 8s or better.
I hate this.
What comic is that?
I don't know.
It's Sherrod Small.
He says that. That's a joke. He
Yeah,
says.
it's a Ted Bundy joke. He does. He's 8s or better.
Shout out to Sherrod Small.
Yeah, I was trolling him because
He's not very good at comedy.
no,
Jesus, Lev.
'cause he's black.
Why would you say it? No, because he bald black guy.
He at every club they have the God mic that you could where they go, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great show. Like in the back, they announce the show on like the secret mic. And I told
Dude, why are you fucking telling me like I don't know what the fuck is
I'm
going
explaining
on
to the fucking audience.
I know.
So I go, Sherrod's about to go up. I go, Sherrod, I know your set word for word. I go, when you go up, I'm going to be in the God mic doing your whole set with you, but like in like, and that's what I said.
Oh, you do a little squeaky voice?
Yeah, I'd be like, Ted Bundy. And I go, what would you do if I did that? And Sherrod goes, I'd be like, that duck is right. So I got a good kick out of it. It made me laugh.
Yeah. All right, so that was a good question.
Yeah.
We don't know about that, but honestly, if you,
Every 9/11 question ends with Sherrod Small.
if you don't think that 9/11 was a regular just terrorist attack, that's fine. I like you. I like you thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was it? That was the only question?
No, I'm not gonna read that anymore. Fuck them. They only sent in a couple. Got to stretch them
That
out.
was it?
That was the question. Yeah, we thought we could have got more out of it, but you went, no.
You think I was the problem on that?
Well, you asked a question. You go, I don't know. No, never thought about it.
That's not what I fucking said. What are you talking about? The Tower 7 I didn't fucking know about. That's it. I literally, what are you talking? I gave you a whole, you
gave me a whole Sherrod Smalls duck thing.
I think you're really skipping over the first part of my answer.
The 7-Eleven bit. That was good. Let's show that again. Let's
run it back.
Let's do a replay of Lev talking about the 7-Eleven bit.
Don't you feel like 9/11 has been it's been covered?
I know, but I don't make the questions. That's just the people on the Patreon, dude.
It's Ricky Hatton, dude.
Sometimes you see one of these questions on, just like, what's your favorite soup? And you go, why would you type that up?
Yeah.
Why did you think that was
clam chowder? By the way, New England clam chowder. I think it's easily the king.
Easily the king.
Easily the king. Who's coming close to New England clam chowder, dude? A great clam chowder.
Just a vegetable soup.
Yeah, your
good old fashioned veggie.
Yeah, your mind.
Lobster bisque would probably be dependent.
No.
Lobster bisque. Nice tomato soup with grilled cheese.
Lobster bisque is ass 75% of the time. Seriously, it's like watery. It's too creamy, not salty enough. I live right next, like very close to the original soup kitchen, the one that the Seinfeld's based out of.
Oh,
the soup spot, and they have a mean lobster bisque, but that chowder will knock your socks off, dude.
Better go get them. I don't think they're
you know what?
I don't think they're enemies. I think they're friends.
Who?
The lobster bisque and the clam chowder. I don't think they're rivals.
I think you'd be surprised.
I think they're in different. I
think it's like an IRA kind of thing.
It's an IRA type of thing. No, it's not. I think it's kind of like the way Tiger Woods is friends with Roger Federer. I think that's what it is. I think they both respect each other. They both get a lot of money. Gillette.
I love this idea of these soups they respect each other and they're getting money.
I think they're hanging out.
I love the personification.
It's David Beckham and fucking Tom Brady.
Come by sometime. I'll take you to the soup spot.
I'll head up for some fucking soup.
It's a good soup, man. Next time you're around Midtown.
Some people like what's that, Italian wedding soup? Some people like that.
And I'm not familiar with it.
Wonton soup.
Wonton stinks.
A little gloopy.
Wonton is like, they make wonton soup is they warm up water and then one of the Chinese guys takes his sock off and just dips it in the...
I don't question how it's made. It's like chicken nuggets from McDonald's. I don't care. I don't care if it's car tire. Fucking give me the shit.
Yeah. I heard McDonald's about to redo all their stuff.
Yeah.
Good. You can feel McDonald's does taste like it's early 2000s.
They're making it more smash like burgery.
Really?
That's what they're so yeah. Some of the stuff's not going to change. A lot of it's going to be more smash like onions and more sauce and kind of.
Everybody's going that way now.
Yeah, everyone's sort of going that way, but it's going to be everywhere you turn in New York. There's like the best burger joint now.
Yeah,
New York's become this burger city, and it's going to collapse pretty soon.
I think there's a lot of overrated burgers here. Like JG Mellon, I think isn't great. I think it's very overrated. But I think Shake Shack for a fast casual burger is the king of the crop.
Yeah, Shake Shack's probably the best. I do like that 7th Street everywhere,
7th Street's good.
7th Street's pretty solid. Yeah, you don't cost
But Shake Shack's fries suck.
But there's that new place on McDougal that's built like an old diner. There was this like burger guy. He would go like a burger YouTube guy, and he went around the country just interviewing burgers. Okay. And then he realized the secrets of the burger, and he set up this like 70s style.
Where's that
diner.
at?
It's south of Houston. I
gotta check that out.
Yeah.
I heard Minetta Tavern is like a fucking fantastic.
Yeah, but these are like
too.
That's a great burger from like the 20s.
Yeah.
I went to PJ Clark's, which was been around since the early 1900s, and it's the Cadillac of burgers that like fucking one of these like Frank Sinatra fucks said back in the 1930s. You get it, and you're like, this is like a diner burger.
Yeah. There's another one in the Village, Cornerstone Tavern or some
Corner
shit.
Bistro.
That's it. They got a great
I've never
burger.
had it, but I've told that's the old.
Really nice.
But then you get it nowadays. You're like, this shit sucks.
No, it's just a fucking good bar burger. It's just a nice one. It's all about the fat percentage in the meat. I think the fat percentage to cheese ratio.
What's a good fat percentage?
I'm going for like 100.
Yeah. I don't think you know how to add.
I think you need some fat in the burger. That's the thing. If it's too lean, that the burger sucks balls, dude. Big balls.
Yeah, a lot of fun here, folks, at the Colum Tyrrell Podcast. Always end them with
We
some-
gave him a real strong hour up top.
Yeah, and about half of it was recorded, maybe. A lot of it was probably not recorded.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true, but
But by the way, this is like half the podcast now. We're just going back and forth about food. The only difference is we're not screaming at each other.
well, they stopped.
Did they?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Why?
they had a falling out.
No, really?
Yeah, it was a fucking
What was it? Tomato versus the onion?
Sopressata versus. It was actually clam chowder, lobster bisque, clam chowder. That was the end. The final.
That's how you know we're good friends.
And then he goes, "Your wife is cheating on you.
Who buys a fucking house in Philly?
You've always been a fucking coward."
I don't know, man. I tweeted once making fun of them I was like, that episode where Joe DeRosa told Sal that the chicken nugget is better than the tender, and then Sal got up and shot him in the face was awesome.
That's not bad. I don't know. They did put up a thing that just said, "Hey, we're just too busy on tour. We feel like the podcast is going to be slipping. We're on a hiatus. We'll be back though."
Anytime anybody posts that, it's like,
Well, no one wants to come back.
yeah.
Podcasting is once you're on. It's like being on a fucking.
I can't wait till I never have
It's
to
on a
podcast
job
again.
Yeah, someday someone will just fucking. They'll come in and go, "We're taking your mics.
Yeah.
hand in your mic and your badge. You're out." And we're like, "All right,
I
fuck.
can't be racist anymore.
I can't monetize my racism."
I was just about to get into the crying on podcast phase.
Yeah, but once it's like being on a jog. You'd have to take my word for it, but it's like once you're out there, you're just like, I gotta finish it.
You have to take my word for it, you motherfucker.
Okay, sorry. Do you want?
You just had to slip that in there.
Okay, what's your?
You think I've never watched someone jog before?
You think you go out for a roll?
It's a stroll, Colin. I'm going out for a stroll-bolly.
Not bad.
Nah, that's bad. That's bad stuff.
No. You gotta get out there, start lifting your fucking, start benching again.
Why don't you cancel this this next pod? I know you got Schumer coming in. But let's go fucking do something.
Schumer's friend.
Yeah.
Guys, tune in for that one. Hey,
Kurt Metzger's coming
guys,
in.
do you like Amy Schumer? No? Well, I got a friend.
You'll love her friend.
You'll love her friend.
Yeah, but her friend's cool. I like her.
It's all right.
Good hang.
Hot piece of ass.
Oh! She's married.
Hold on. Wait, did I?
When you have a lady come to do your podcast, do you give her a disclaimer?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
right? I'm going to rape you.
Hey, just so you know, there's some fizzy drinks waiting for you.
Just take a walk up, fizzy drink on the left.
I had a little roofie to my coffee. Yeah, but it's like, obviously, I just go, hey, just so you know, it's in my apartment. There's no producers. So,
Do you really say that?
I honestly, just like, I don't know what else to say. I don't want to just like blindside someone. It's like, look,
I gotta say, it doesn't help that all your curtains are closed.
that's a lighting issue. If you did it at nighttime. Also, yeah, can you just put this ball gag in real quick? Yeah, we do this joke where you give me your hands real quick.
Yeah, you're like, what's your favorite part of coming up in Florida? Like,
Okay, well, duck tire.
yeah.
All right, folks, that was good. We got a little got some giggles in at the finish line.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, I'm not gonna go for soup with you. That's crazy.
Why would you not go for soup with me, dude? You're so jealous of
I'm
this.
not jealous of nothing.
You're so jealous of my chill posture right now, dude.
No, I'm just fucking doing some,
Yeah.
just getting some cities.
I bet that feels real nice.
Couple of cities.
Why don't you set it up that both guests can just lie down? You just take the L that way, and then the other guy takes it this way, and you both just look up.
So I have your feet sitting on my hips like a fucking. We're watching a movie together.
Book short people. Just both look up at the ceiling and fucking. I bet you'd get a lot out.
You
of
gotta
people that
go.
way.
I've got a little Pete coming in. If you
Just
walked
takes
out,
up the first cushion.
if you were walking out while Lil Pete was walking in, that'd be so fun.
I would actually just think that's hilarious.
You would stay for
It's hilarious.
him and Derek coming in.
A real who's who.
Yeah.
Why don't we record like a Patreon 20 while we wait?
All right. We're in the come to the Patreon, folks.
This feels Patreon-y.
Now we're in the Patreon.
I mean, that Lev has got
well-
nothing going on.
Last time I did a Patreon, I was too lazy to put on the video.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, I don't promise them video. It's $1.
Yeah, I mean, for $1,
You give these pigs fucking any more, they fucking
for $1, they should be happy with one extra audio episode a month.
let them eat cake.
All right.
Let them eat gay cake. You're not supposed to say buzzwords around fucking Lev gets triggered. Not really a cake guy though, aren't you?
I like a sponge cake, like a classic, fluffy, airy. I like a Napoleon. You ever had a Napoleon?
No.
That's a great cake. That's might be the king of
It's like an
cakes.
ice cream, is it?
It's flaky, very flaky, and then it's kind of like your next guest, and then there's like kind of cream in the middle. I'm not a big dessert or sweets guy. I could like eat salt shit all day.
Yeah, you eat fucking chicken wings for Buffalo Wild Wings for breakfast.
Easy,
That's crazy.
delicious.
Eggs? You into eggs?
I like eggs. I could do eggs.
Pete and Jerry's?
But the problem is eggs. I think eggs will kill you, buddy. Cholesterol. They're very high in cholesterol.
Eggs are high in cholesterol?
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to have...
I think I have heart problems.
Eggs are going to be your issue.
You don't think so?
It's walking. You just got to walk.
I'm trying, man.
You
I'm not
just
trying.
got to walk.
My weight is a direct reflection of how busy I am.
No, it's not. You get on the 14 train to go home at night.
No, I'm saying like if I'm fat, I'm not busy. When I'm losing weight, that means I'm out doing shit. And
Walking
I'm,
around, gallivanting.
doing spots, etc.
Yeah.
Do you think your next guest is coming?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Did you get your spots from
No.
the thing? No.
I don't think this week. I think next week.
You didn't send them in for this week?
I did. But another guy auditioned the week before me and got in, and he just got 3 spots. So
Well, I didn't get nothing. So you see with this Tuesday stuff.
it's every Tuesday. It's
Every
a
Tuesday, you just
depressing
look,
day.
and then you get a text. You go, oh, fuck.
Is it only Tuesdays?
That's when they send them out.
Yeah. Whatever, man. You can't worry about it.
Don't care.
You have your show tonight.
Fucking free Palestine.
Can't say that. That's your problem, dude.
What?
You can't keep saying that.
No, because when I get spots, I go, fuck these monkeys.
Yeah, but you're more often not getting spots, so they're just hearing the other thing.
No, I'm pro fucking
Pro spots.
pro Israel whenever I get spots.
Yeah.
I also say anti-Irish stuff about Patrick whenever he doesn't give me spots. What would you talking about here?
I love this model of I'm going to shit on every booker publicly.
They know I'm having fun. They know I say it from a place of...
They don't know that. Everybody hates being talked about, I think. Unless it's like love. You know what I mean? Is this news to you?
I don't know. I never heard of anyone. No one ever messaged me going, hey, they were talking about you, whatever. Other than some things, but usually it's like, I'm not one.
Yeah.
Someone messaged me about something with Red Bar.
Don't you feel like
someone messaged you something about like, oh, Red Bar's talking about you, and I was like, I'm just not even gonna figure it out.
You won't listen to that?
Couldn't be arsed.
Really?
It was just like, what am
I gotta know.
Am I gonna go through an 8-hour episode to find out?
You can just search. You can just hit the search thing and then type in your name, and just immediately go to it.
Not if you're not in the thing.
What do you mean? Every YouTube video has a button that says show transcript.
Yeah.
You open the transcript, you just hit search, type in your name. You'll know if you're mentioned. That's it. Because the people send me that shit all the time.
Yeah, but his stuff isn't on YouTube. It's like on his fucking website.
Oh, well then yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's the whole
It's behind a
thing.
paywall and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let him talk away.
Who cares?
Listen, kid. I've been in this fucking business a long time.
A year longer?
A couple of years long. And people have been talking shit about me for a long time. So a lot of people have been saying some bad stuff about me on podcasts for a long time now.
Yeah.
And after a while, it starts to barely show up. You go, oh, well, welcome to... You don't like me? Let's hang out. We've got that in common.
Yeah.
You know, which is fair.
Yeah.
This is a nice little 20-minute extra fucking... All right, let's get at it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, folks. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Peace.